says you are live.
I think so. Hello, everybody.
I can't see the comments. How do I fix that?
You need to click.
Oh, I can see now. Okay.
Yep. And I'm doing it so that the viewer comments show up on the bottom down there. Hopefully that will help. Hello, good. I see we have 7 people who have joined now. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
I can't see anybody. What am I doing?
What do you mean? It's up in the left corner next to the live. It says, oh, you can't see that, I don't think, because I'm the...
Okay.
I'm the moderator.
Okay. I see.
And we are also like 10, it's delayed a little.
We have Ellen. Hi, Ellen. B. Jordan from Wisconsin. Ellen, where are you? Wisconsin.
Snowy Wisconsin.
Snowy. Oh, we had snow here too. Ellen. Oh, she's in Florida, 86. Oh gosh. We had snow. We had, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches of snow yesterday here in the mountains in Colorado. I'm actually in, I'm not at home. You can see I'm in a different setting here. Arkansas. What's the weather like in Arkansas? Misty.
I'm obviously still in Baltimore because this is my usual scene with my craft cabinet. And it is 80 degrees here today in Baltimore.
It's 80 there. Well, right now I think it's like 42 where I am. That's not too bad. It's so windy here. It's like gusting. I heard it blowing through this window a little bit ago. Hello, ladies from beautiful Ontario, Canada. Hello. It's snowing in Iowa too. Hello from Missouri. Missouri, aren't you guys having a bunch of flooding with some melting snow or something? I think I saw that. The weather's been so crazy all over the country, all over the world, actually. Misty says it's very pretty today, very windy. Oh, it's 65. That's a good temperature, but the wind, I don't need wind in this mess. Like, I don't need wind on that. It just gets crazy. Oh, isn't it crazy? 80 degrees last week and snow again. I know. I had shorts on like 3 days ago. And then the day I left to come up on this mountain trip, it started snowing. Hello, girls. Molly. Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. We were having crazy weather. It was 81 day and 50-ish and wind today, Tracy. I know. And I'm sick. I sound terrible. I've had this terrible cold. My husband brought a cold home to all of us, and I'm just congested. It just won't go away. I've had it for a little while. Anyway, I'm sorry. I sound terrible.
But you're on the tail end of it, right? So you're...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't feel bad. I just still have like, I don't really have, I don't know. It's like everywhere congestion, and my voice is weird sounding. So I don't know. I'm in the wet and windy UK. Oh, Molly. Wet and windy. Where in the UK are you? I just shipped a package up to Canada. I think it's supposed to be delivered soon. I was trying to think. Anyway, South Dakota. Hi, Wendy in South Dakota. Did you guys get snow up there in South Dakota recently? Because I think that storm was headed your guys' way. And where in South Dakota are you? Highlands Ranch. Hi, Carol. Well, that's not far from me.
No, it is not.
We're neighbors.
We have
Linda. Hi, everyone. Crazy weather. 50s today from Saturday. That was 80 here in Massachusetts.
So fun.
That's where Madison's husband is from.
Yes.
Well,
looks like we have about 22 people here. So maybe you want to say what project you're going to work on today?
Yes, I could do that. So I'm working on the same project I did last time because I don't have to count anything. I'm in Rapid City. Rapid City. I love Rapid City. We finally got rid of our snow. Long winter. Yeah. I know you guys had a long winter. I kept trying to, so that's part of my territory for traveling. And I kept trying to get up to Rapid City. And every time I would schedule, Spearfish would have a storm, but Rapid City wouldn't. But then the next time Rapid City would have a storm and Spearfish wouldn't. And then I would come up through Gillette and Gillette would have a storm. I mean, it was just all over the place there. But I love Rapid City. That's my favorite trip to do for my job. Let's see. Go ahead, Madison.
He is from Longmeadow, Massachusetts, so out kind of in the western area, but he used to work in Boston. So, but that's where I met
him. Lori, hi guys. She says, I made it. Woohoo! Yay. Woo! Molly, she's in Southwest England near Bristol. Okay.
Oh, very
so
cool.
Is that like close to like where the Bristol samplers come from?
Oh.
Yeah, that would be interesting to know. Rebecca, yay, I made it today. I'm in Phoenix and ready to chat and stitch. Yes. Hi from rainy Michigan. Oh, see, the weather is crazy everywhere. So near
Mary, hello from Georgia, right? Isn't GA Georgia?
Yeah, Macomb, Georgia. Yeah, that's Georgia. Cloudy today in 74. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, perfect. It is pouring here in Port Huron. I don't know if I say that right, but Michigan. Yeah. Well, rather rain than snow, maybe. I don't know. So the project, Madison, I'm working on this same. I'm going to fill in my pumpkin or work on it.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I don't have to count anything. And so this is Jack's urn that I've started in the fall with my friend Colette. And I'm just going to be filling in some of the orange because I don't have to count. I can't talk and read and count at the same time.
Too much going on.
That's what I'm working on. How about you?
So I'm working on my Snow Village block for the month. So I'm still working on it. So I'm going to hopefully try to finish it here. So this is my block.
Okay.
So I'm working on this. I have some fill in on here. So that's why I picked this. I thought it was going to be easier to work on.
Let's see.
She's in, Delinda's in Northeast, a couple cities away from which city? Oh, I think I've been out there. We went all over the place. It's not hard to go from state to state in New England because all the states are so small. It's not like Colorado where it takes like 12 hours to get across the width of the state. That was something when I moved out there that I was like, wow, you can be in like any state in like an hour and a half, like all these states.
Right?
Yeah.
Kathy's from Ohio. Where in Ohio, Kathy?
Oh, and Stitches by Ethel. You're in Maryland. Where are you in Maryland? I bet we're not far. Lori was just sunbathing in 80-degree weather. It changed fast.
Stop. That's just ridiculous. It does change so fast, though. That's so pretty. She wants to know what color Ada you're stitching on your...
Oh, my Ada.
Yeah.
It is 16 count Country French Rain. This is
remember rain.
Yes, this is the called for by the pattern. They stitched it in a linen, but luckily I also was able to find the same color in Ada as well. And I'm so happy I did it on this because the white just like shows up so well. I think if I would have done it on anything else, it just wouldn't be the same.
That fabric is so pretty.
It is pretty. I absolutely love it. So thank you. Oh, Bel Air. Oh, I know where that is. That's not too far. We're kind of right on the border of Baltimore and Towson. So that's where I'm in. I live near Towson University. Norma says hello from Texas. Kathy's from Stryker, Ohio, the very northwest. I think that's how you say that, northwest corner.
Oh, I don't know where that is. I've never heard of Stryker. So the company I work for is in Maumee, Ohio. Not very many people know where that is. It's by Toledo, but I'm sure you know where it is.
Let's see. Lori says this is my first one thread over one tiny square on linen. Test of patience for sure.
Oh,
Loving it.
good.
Oh, very good.
Good luck, honey. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Let's see. B. Jordan says, I'm set to do White House fill-in on Miss Bingley's library.
Oh, Miss Bingley. That sounds like a Jane Austen. Miss Bingley's library. I don't know what that one is.
I don't either, but it sounds like something I would like.
Same here. Same here. Because it's a
see.
Jane Austen.
David, oh, it must be her husband's profile because he says, my wife Linda said hello from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. Good afternoon, ladies. Good to see you. Can you talk a bit about your project bags and how you make them and what size they are?
I wonder if she's the same one that emailed me. If you are, I haven't answered you back. I did see your question on her. Let me see if that was her. Wait, this is Linda.
Know the size you make them.
My wife, Linda. Yeah, so Linda, are you from Woodstock, Ontario? Are you the one that sent me an email? I did get your email, and I just haven't responded to you yet. But I did read it. If that's you. I'm sure there's more than one Linda in Canada. But yeah, we can talk about those. Let's see.
Oh, yes, she is. Yes, so that is the same person who emailed you.
Good. Oh, good. I was going to say, I think I've commented on some comments for David that must have been Linda. But anyway, we can talk about some project bags. But I'll send you some better information with more details. But I actually followed another lady's YouTube channel. She just did a basic thing, and the way she does it, you can just make it any size you want. And I'll send you the link, Linda, in your email that you sent me. I'll send you the link, and I'll send you the size of bags that I cut, the pieces I cut, the size I cut for generally use. And then, but I'm not at home right now. So I'm actually up in the mountains at a retreat with my friend, Lynette. Her and I come and go on a little quilting retreat, usually twice a year we try to, and we've been doing it for like 25 years. We've been friends for 30. And I wasn't supposed to be here this weekend, but my mom is having knee surgery and it got moved. And so we had to move our weekend to this weekend instead of next weekend. And so I'm like, well, if the internet is good, we'll still do this. And so Madison and I did a test and the internet was fine. So I'm not at home, but I will, Linda, send you the information. Okay. And for that link, it's just a real simple, huh?
And you can customize them like to whatever size you want, which is nice.
Yeah.
We have lots
it's really, we do have different sizes.
Yeah.
But they're actually really super easy to make. I found her tutorial very, very helpful. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I'll send you the link. If I tip this down, I can't see the comments. I'm working on the second part of Teresa Kogut's. Oh, I love Teresa Kogut. Love her stuff.
Lori's the one who's doing the 1/1 on linen. Her pattern has lots of different stitches in it, in addition to the main cross stitch, double mosaic satin hearts, Simra cross, purple. I haven't even heard of any of those.
It's called a Simra cross.
Different ones. Well, that's fun. Oh, Kathy is 45 minutes from Mommy in Stryker, Ohio.
Oh, okay. That tells me right where you are. Okay. I'm going to Mommy.
Yeah. What? When are you going? Are you going in July?
I'm going at the end of June to the headquarters in Mommy. Hey, is Ginger Snap on here? I need to know. Are you here, Ginger Snap? My friend Ginger Snap?
There's 42 people right now.
Help me watch for Ginger Snap, because if she is, I'm going to pull Lynette in here and have Lynette say hi to Ginger Snap.
Oh, B. Jordan, who's working on Miss Bingley's library. It's a Plum Street one, and the words are, "I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library." Ooh, we need to get that pattern.
Oh, we do need to get that pattern. I've never heard of that one. I wonder if it's still in print.
I'm gonna write it down.
Oh, good. You write it down and then tell me later.
Oh yeah, it's still in print. I just Googled it really quick.
You Googled it? Okay.
I can't wait. Oh yeah, we need that. It's a cute little white house. Oh, I love it. We need that.
Okay. We'll have to
That's
get
my
that one. Yeah, because we need that because we don't have anything to work on or do.
No.
So my friend and I are up here, and so like I said, we usually bring up craft projects. We started out doing scrapbook stuff, and we'd go away for one night. Then it was 2 nights. Now we go away for 3 nights. We're thinking about adding a 4th night. This has happened slowly over the years, but we started off with scrapbooking stuff, and then quickly moved to doing quilting stuff. And of course, I bring cross stitch or whatever crafty crap we want to do. So anyway, yep, that's what's going on, and that's why I'm not at home. And of course, got sick, and then I think Apollo might be sick. Apollo has green goop coming out of his eyes. My one son keeps texting me. He's really worried about Apollo. And I said, well, did he eat? He's like, yeah. And he's like, and he's running around the backyard like a crazy dog. And I said, well, then he'll be okay for a day. So there's no Apollo.
Gus is over here on the floor. Maybe if I can get him to come up and say hello, I will. He's taking a nap. He just got back from a walk with my husband. Yeah. Let's see. Stitches by Ethel. It's yes, you're 30 minutes from me in Bel Air, and she likes to visit Needlecraft Corner. I have been there. It's a nice little shop. I enjoy it. So that's funny. You go there too. Maybe we've been there at the same time.
You never know. I wonder if my friend Kathy from Hobby Lobby is on here. Are you here, Kathy? Are you the Hobby Lobby? I don't know what Kathy's last name was. I don't remember, or like what her handle is.
Linda, with the project bags, she says, thank you so much that you're going to respond to her email. She's gathering her fabrics as we speak. So she's ready to make those project bags.
Okay. When I get back home, I'll because I have the measurements written down on a piece of paper with the fabrics I collect and put to make project bags, because I have a whole stack. And I'll send you the measurements I've used, but it is really easy to adapt it to the size you want. If you do any kind of sewing at all, it's super easy. But I'll let you know. But when I get home, and then my mom's knee surgery is on Wednesday. So anyway, so we got that going on. It's been busy, stressful. Huh?
Sorry. There's so many comments.
Okay. Sorry.
Delinda just came back from her quilt retreat the weekend before Easter, and she finished 2 quilts. That's great.
Yay. Don't you like when you have a productive weekend like that? It's just nice to do this and then come and not have to get up and go do laundry or let the dog in and out or deal with your husband and his dinner. Although I don't usually cook. He usually cooks. Or anything else, though. Like, you don't feel obligated to do anything else because you're just here.
Exactly. And you can eat whenever you guys want, and and
what we want and
what you want. Yeah.
There's a herd of deer out my window right now.
Oh,
I turned to you. I don't think you could see them. Yeah,
the backlight from the window is pretty bright behind you.
Yeah, you can't even tell. I mean, there's pine trees and stuff you can't see out there, which I'm kind of sad. That's why I sat here. But oh well.
Gus, come here.
I thought I heard him.
He went down the hallway. Maybe he'll come back. Mike's in the kitchen, so he's probably Oh. Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Okay, bring me your toy. Come on. Can you come over here? Can you sit? Can you see him? He's so dark.
I can
Oh God, he just knocked my thread off. Okay. Okay, and then my thread was caught in his toy. Okay. did not work. Here, buddy. Hi.
Laura. Oh, there he is. Oh, look how cute he is. Hi, Gus.
His donut toy that he lets. Here you go. There you go. Good boy.
Okay. Good boy. The other 5 stitches are satin petal. I don't like satin stitch. I am not good at it. Diamond eyelet. I don't know what that is. Satin triangles. I'm not good at a satin stitch. And mulch stitch.
The only other stitch than like cross stitch that I've done is like back stitch and then Algerian eyelets. Because there's a sample that I'm working on that has a lot.
Okay. Those Smirnoff crosses are easy. You could do those. That is a lot of different stitches. Oh, that's fun. I just came from my quilt retreat. Okay, we read that one.
Jam says hi, y'all.
Oh, Jams. Hi, Jam.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Jams. It is fun, very different. Yeah, all those different stitches are challenging.
Yeah.
I frogged a lot. Oh, I was frogging last week a lot. I am doing very poorly on my goals for cross stitching because of being sick and trying to get my mom ready for her surgery, and my husband's got something going on. I'm not probably why I'm so sick. Anyway. Sorry,
I lost the cap of my.
Your description of your samplers being the size of bed sheets has made me laugh. Oh, I know. I didn't come up with that. I can't remember the lady that did, but some other viewer said that, and I just thought it was funny.
Oh God, look what she said. What do you do?
What are you going to do with those big projects when completed?
You think we're going to finish them?
Yeah. What? This is Unfinished Stitches. Do you not know what channel you're on?
No. If I ever finish something like that, it is going to be hung up forever, like all year round in my house. That's where it's going to go, is on the wall.
Madison and I decided we're going to have to get poster frames for them.
Yes, that's exactly what we were thinking. Or what I actually think you could do is buy like a art canvas, like a nice canvas, and then just like kind of so that it is kind of like a wood frame, but
yes,
it's like stretched out over it. But
that might work. I love her little cup with the steam. Do you have a cup with steam? I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, maybe the one project. I think she's talking about the project.
Yes, she's talking about Miss Bingley's library, because the lady she's like, there's a girl standing on top of the house with books, and she's holding a little coffee cup, and there's like steam coming out of it. It's really funny.
Okay. I'm new to LastTube, and I love you guys. Thank you for joining this. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. Thanks for joining us and supporting us, because if you guys weren't here, we'd be talking to just each other, which we do anyway. But it's more fun when there's people from all over the world, getting on here. That's really fun.
It is fun. And Mammal's on here. Your mom.
Oh, hi. She says, it's your mom. Hi, I figured it out. Good job, Mom.
Hi, Mammal.
Your knee surgery coming up this next week. Norma, do you both always stitch in hand? If so, any tips that you all can share? I don't stitch in hand. I've always stitched in a double hoop. I love my Morgan hoop. And Madison used to stitch this way. Madison, you tell your story. My throat's getting scratched.
Yeah, I used to stitch in a hoop because we both do kind of like the point and pull with the hoop, obviously, where you go down and then come back around with the hoop. But I started to get I don't know if it was arthritis, but my wrist really started to hurt, my right wrist, where I was using the needle, because I was like going like this, and I think I was just trying to stitch really fast. And so yeah, well, I'm crazy, but I thought, well, maybe I'll try to learn how to stitch in hand so I don't have to like bend my wrist so much. And ever since I, have started stitching in hand, I don't have any wrist problems anymore. It did take a lot of practice. When I first switched over, I was stitching very slow, and it was like a whole progress, but I love it. I think it's easier on your hand. So to stitch in hand, what I do is I roll up my fabric on either side. So I'm stitching right here, and I roll it up so that I can hold it in my hand, kind of like this. And then what I find helpful is that the hand that holds the fabric behind here, I hold my thumb, I guess it's my like middle fingers here, behind where I'm stitching, and that just helps kind of push the needle up through the right hole. And it just takes practice. And some people do like finish the X, like they'll do the one, and then the other to complete the X, but I like to go up and down. So I'll do like half stitch to go up and then go back down. And that's just the easiest way to like move the needle for me. You just have to practice and figure out what works for you, but I really love it. And my wrists don't hurt anymore. So if you're having any kind of issues like that, it can be really helpful. I don't know if that was helpful. It's really hard to explain how to do it, but I found some people on YouTube who had some tutorials and I watched them. And maybe I should film one as well, just like a short little thing. I'll add that to my list of things that I should do. And maybe I could film like a front down camera so it was easier to explain for people. So remember that, Mom, and maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to mute because I have to cough.
Okay, let's see. Lori says that she has been away from cross stitch for about 7 or 8 years, but she's back in full force. So you can just imagine her wish list and patterns. So yeah, definitely feel that because there are so many great options these days for patterns. It's so hard to pick. That's why, each of us have over 50 whips plus, a ton kitted and ready to go, and not in addition to the other patterns that we have that we like to do.
Or the crafts that we do, like crochet, quilting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jam says, hi, ladies. Let's see. We have Tay. She's from Utah. You're a little late. Now you're not late. You're never late. We're just hanging out. Delinda is telling Lori that she's also new to cross stitch. She's on her second one from Fat Quarter Shop Quarterly, but she already has like 4 or 5 more patterns she wants to do, plus more. She wants to try a Mirabella.
Oh, those are pretty. Some of those are really pretty.
Those are pretty. Norma wants us to share the measurements on our floss tube for the project bags as well, because she wants to make some as well. So maybe you could talk about that in our next floss tube, and then we can like put, kind of the stuff in the description as well, so people can have a place to go find it.
And then we can link that video too that I've used.
Yes, that would be helpful.
I don't even know who she is. I mean, the video is old, I think, but I thought it was very simple and easy, so I didn't stray from that. Bye. My cabin mate is going for a walk.
Oh, good. Is it nice out? Kind of.
Well, it's now 47 and blue sky, but it's pretty windy out. I don't know. It's pretty windy out.
Let's see. We have Maria from California. Hello. Deb says Gus is adorable. Thank you. Jim says hi, Gus. Ellen says Gus is so cute. Thank you. He's my baby. I love him. He's adorable. He left me though. He left me. Gus has been having really bad allergies because we've got a lot of rain here, and it's really, everything is blooming. All the trees have flowers on them. Our grass is like green, and he started to get little sores between his toes because he was just having such bad allergies. So now we have to wash his feet with like a special shampoo. We feel bad for him because he likes to lay in the grass too, but he's kind of allergic to it.
Poor guy.
I know. I feel bad for him. But we had breakfast on the patio this morning. We have a little balcony in our apartment, and Gus loves to come out there and like sit on, we have outdoor furniture out there, one for me and my husband to sit on, and then one for Gus because he takes up like a whole section. And it was nice. He always loves watching like the birds and stuff. Yeah,
you guys have a really nice view that looks out on those trees. That's in private back there. That's nice.
Yes, it's nice. Amanda says, hello, ladies. Glad I could drop by for a few minutes whilst my boys are having a shower before bed. Greetings from the UK.
Oh, yay, from the UK.
Let's see. Jam Jam, we're glad you made it too. Let's see. Linda had knee replacement surgery in August and it went very well. So wish your mom good luck.
Okay,
As for
thank
her
you.
sewing abilities, she does it all. So yeah.
Okay, very good. Thanks for the encouragement.
Jam Jam says, I miss stitching in hand. I can't. I'm opposite to you. It makes my hands hurt more. Okay.
But I see that. Yeah.
I use Lowry now. Bonnie, I think I have that stitch to start. Is it a Kathy?
Yes, it's Kathy Barrick, Jack's Urn. I'll show you the pattern cover here. Just one sec.
Somebody else who stitches in hand says they go from left to right, then back, but I just found out from another floss tuber that you have to do cross stitch X and go down because barnwood. I don't know what. I think that might have been some typos. I don't know what that means. Lori and Delinda are talking about their Mirabellas that they want to do. They're getting each other worked up about the patterns that they're gonna buy.
We're getting in a frenzy. Getting in a frenzy.
Oh, and Delinda also made some project bags. She made one with the fancy zipper, and she used the vinyl as well.
Yeah, the vinyl is actually really easy to use. It's your sewing machine sews right over it. I actually started. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and I did used to use batting inside those project bags, and I've started using stiff stuff inside the bags, and it kind of gives them a little more stability. I didn't bring one like that with me, but anyway, they both work, and they both sew up easy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's hard because there's just a lot going on. Somebody asked then Delinda asked what kind of shampoo we use for Gus's feet. And it was what our vet gave us. And it's called Duox S3PYO antiseptic antifungal chlorhexamide dog and cat shampoo. Looks like they have it on Chewy. So I can write that down but that's what it is. And it works really well. Looks like Corbin and Jen came over today to move some stuff for Mamaw to help her get ready for her surgery. So that's good.
Oh, good.
Lori she says, I've got to laugh at myself. My project bags are Ziploc bags. It's a new thing.
No, Lori, come on. Seriously, you need to get some project. Yeah, seriously, you need some project bags.
And because I don't make project bags, you make them for me. So I also buy these bags from Amazon. Yeah, it's fairly inexpensive, but they at least keep everything together. They're like a plastic. So those are also could be a good stand-in if you either run out of project bags before you make more, or just want to start with that to keep your project together.
Yeah, those are very reasonably priced. Very reasonably.
Yes, very reasonably. Like maybe $1.20 a bag sometimes. I think I got them on sale last time and they were super cheap.
They're great, but it is fun to make project bags with all the fun fabric they have that you don't know what to do with. Because I always have this fun fabric. I'm like, I'm not going to make a quilt with this, but what am I going to do with it? Oh, a project bag. So I have this huge stack of fun fabrics to make project bags, of course, but someday.
Let's see. Jam says, yep, that's it. She needs to get some fabric for her bags. Yes, Deb asked, do you need a special needle when sewing vinyl?
No.
No? Nope. Okay. Let's see. Amanda, who's in the UK, says, I have stitched in hand for nearly 30 years now. She did try a Q-snap recently, but ended up whacking myself in the face with it. Oh, no. Honestly, I was such an amateur. I decided to stick with what I know. Oh, man. Yeah, stick with what works for you. I've never
Yeah.
used a Q-snap. Have you, Mom?
No, I don't. I've never have. No.
Tay says she used Ziploc bags, but now she uses those Amazon ones I was talking about because she can't sew to save her life. That's okay.
Yeah, those ones are great.
They really are.
Excuse me.
Oh, and B. Jordan also uses those. They're great for traveling too, which that's the thing I think is at home it's fine, but if you want to bring your project anywhere, it's nice to have a bag to keep it protected and all together, like if you go to a retreat like you, or if you go to the doctor and you bring your stitching to do in the waiting room. Nice to have something to keep it together.
Yes. Wendy says, this is so much fun. I love hearing what everyone is working on. I'm working on Float Like a Butterfly. Oh,
that's the new pattern.
It's the new one, isn't it?
I think that's the new one that just came out.
I think it's the one I'm thinking of. I think so. It's really pretty. Yep, love those Amazon bags. Lori says I have a very rare, neurological muscle disease. And at times I myself have needed in-home care for nurses like you. So believe me, you are an angel. You are an angel. Okay. I'm also an Ada stitcher, but I am struggling with 18 count Ada. Do you use 1 or 2 strands? I find 1 does not have enough coverage and 2 is too tight. Curious on what you do. We both do 2 strands always.
Yeah, I tried. 1 is just not enough for me.
I don't think it's enough. Me either. I struggle through 18 sometimes when it's pretty tight count, or especially if it's a hand dyed, it shrinks, and so those holes are tighter. But I did try a 3 strand, and I still have that project in progress. It's a Kathy Barrick one that I love, and I still want to finish it, but I did 3 strands on a 14 count, and I hate doing that one. And I don't know what the struggle is for me. I don't know. For one thing, I can't do the loop method to start my thread. So I really don't like that. And then the 3 strands is just, I can't deal with it. I don't know why. It's probably just me. Oops, there goes my glasses. So anyway, I don't know. I don't really, sometimes I do struggle with it being tight, but I just struggle through it, I guess. I don't really know. Bonnie, what size is your Morgan hoop? Mine's so the hoop that I have, you order them in a set of 3, and it's a 5, 7, and a 9. So this is the 9 and the 7. And then there's a 5 that's smaller that comes in this set. I do have them on the Etsy shop. I think they came in this week. Wendy, I have the second part, the Sting Like a Bee. Oh yeah, so it is that newer one. Those are both really cute. My issues I am having right now is I choose without realizing a 32 count linen. I'm having a devil of a time scene with readers and lighted magnifying. Oh, Lori, I can't do those linens. I tried 32 count back in 2017 when I tried to get back into cross stitch, when Madison started cross stitching. That's why I quit, because all I had were 32 count linens, because that's what I liked. And that's what I liked the look of it. And so I bought it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do 32 count linen. And I just struggled too much. It was frustrating for me. I would be off. I couldn't count. And so I threw away the projects I started on 32 count linen. I literally threw them away because I'm like, I can't do it. There weren't that many, and then the rest of the linen that I hadn't sewn anything on, I gave to my friend that does do 32 count. So I just can't do it. And kudos to those that can. I'm jealous, but it's too frustrating for me, and I don't want to be frustrated with something that I like doing. That's senseless. So, but good luck to you if you want to struggle and get better. They say your eyes get adjusted to it. I don't know. I've worn glasses since 3rd grade and had eye problems, so I just don't want to struggle. Yeah, maybe you need a 5 times magnification. Maybe. We talked about magnification last live stream we did, and I can't remember what people were suggesting. There were some people on here that suggested some magnifiers to use, but I don't remember what they were.
I don't either. They talked about it on our live last stitch, or I can't talk. Our last live stitch, which is posted on our YouTube if you wanted to go back and you can hear us talk about it, listen to the comments. If you want to learn more. I think it was kind of towards the latter half rather than the beginning, but people had some great advice. But I don't.
Are those on that video though? Can you read those comments?
Yes, they should be. Yeah, down at the bottom, or just like a normal video. Yeah.
Okay. Stitches by Aptil says she's going to go ahead and use 2 strands on 18 count. That's what we do. I mean, try it and see what you think. And I think also it depends on what kind of 18 count you have. Is it a hand dyed? Is it really tight? Is it, not a hand dyed? If it's not a hand dyed, it'll be a little looser. But good luck, Ethel. I love my double Morgan hoop. All my other hoops are stashed away now. I do too. I love this hoop. I have several of them because I'm really lazy about taking my project out. Huh?
It's nice that you can have multiple sizes, but not have like a lot of, I mean, obviously you still have a different hoop, but like, it's nice that it's interchangeable,
But yeah, it is. Yeah, so it is totally. And the other nice thing is if I am going to run somewhere where I'm going to be waiting in a waiting room somewhere, I can pop off this top part and I don't have to take the bottom part, and I can just take my hoop where my project is and work on it, even if it's for a few minutes, and then put it back in my purse or bag or whatever and go along my way. But I don't have to take the whole thing because these just pop right off. So I love it. B. Jordan says to Wendy about putting those 2 parts together would be cute. They would be cute. The sting like a bee and the butterfly one.
Oh yeah, that would be really cute.
Oh yes. Lori's saying it affects her eyes, double vision, spinal damage. Yeah. Well, Lori, hang in there, girl.
Yeah, it's good for you for trying to do some things that you want to do when you're set.
Find what's going to work for you and get through your struggles to figure out what you can do to help you do the things you like.
Yeah, and make it easier and more enjoyable, because that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. I got a magnifier mag eye. The lady at my local cross stitch shop really helped me with, and it is how to start stitch. I have a 36 count Edinburgh linen that I can see better than some of the 32. Oh, interesting. So that's some good tips. I will watch for that live show video. Thank you so much for sharing. You're welcome, Lori. Just now joining from North Carolina. I see chatter about these. I'm going to be starting float in or sting in about a week. Yeah. I bought both and will be doing a stitch along with my daughter who is moving cross country.
That'll be fun.
The rare disease is called stiff Pearson syndrome. I've never heard of that. Only 1 or more, or maybe 2 out of every million people get this.
Oh my gosh.
No cause or cure. Yeah, I've got an autoimmune disease too that's kind of rare, but so the bottom of the Morgan interchangeable with large hoops. Yes, it is. However, when you go to look at your Morgan hoops, when you're looking at other shops, or don't look at the back of my stitching, I travel really bad. If you go to buy Morgan hoops, they are all interchangeable, except for when you get to the really big ones. Those don't interchange as well with these smaller ones because these things are bigger. But make sure you buy the hoops that have these connectors. If you just have a plain old Morgan hoop, not all of them have these connector ring things. So if you're buying them individually and not in a set, make sure you buy the ones that have the hoops on them if you're going to interchange them like that. Okay. But if I buy, as long as you buy them with the hoops, they're interchangeable with each other, because they have, I think they have some smaller ones too, like 3, and I think there's like a 3, 5, 7, 9. There's an 11. But if you want to interchange them, make sure they have those hoops. But if you get real big on the hoops, they won't interchange with the smaller, because, like I said, those things are thicker. I do stitch on 28 count linen also. I've heard some people say that if they can do 18, they can usually do 28. I don't know that I've ever looked at a 28. So I don't really know for myself.
Me neither.
Yes. Lori says, yes, enjoying things in life. Thank you both. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yes.
Enjoy the things that you got. I highly believe that. And we make our own happy. It's up to us.
It is.
I'm really not on a pedestal for preaching today. I don't know why I'm saying all these things. Okay. I actually stitched one. Huh?
It's encouraging and nice, and just supporting everybody. And
oh wait, I didn't finish. Oh, I already have my thread. I don't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Well, I was going to thread my needle, but I have thread on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little bit delirious because just cold got me.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
I'm tired of your dad bringing home a cold every month.
He does. I mean, when I was there in December for Christmas, he got me sick. Like,
oh, I know. He got us sick. Every month he has a cold, and this cold, I have never had such a cold where I have had such congestion in my head, and it just doesn't go away. Like, this is one of the worst. I mean, I don't feel bad. I just, anyway.
Molly says, hi girls, it's Molly in Bristol again. She lives about 40 minutes from where the Bristol samplers originated from.
Oh, that's so fascinating.
It is. That's so cool.
I'm going to ask her another question. So Molly, do they have a museum there where they have about the Bristol Museum or the Bristol Orphanage? I just find that whole story so fascinating and amazing. And if anybody doesn't know about the Bristol samplers, you should just look it up online. It's just really incredible. I mean, I can't do anything justice for it because there's just so much information, but I can't think of his name. Something Bristol was his name. Molly might can attest to that, but he opened these orphanages. I think there was more than one orphanage, and had all these girls come and gave them a place to be. And I guess he was a really wonderful man. And when he died, his funeral was really well attended. But at least that's the stories I've heard. So I don't know, but there's a lot of information out there, and there's so many samplers that came from those, because every girl was supposed to do a sampler because it showed her skills as a seamstress when they did these samplers. And so that would kind of be a testament
to think about.
It would be a testament to what her skills were, because she could do a sampler. And so
and they just like, do you think that they like drew anything out, or do you think they just like went for it and like stitched?
I don't know, because a lot of them have the same thing on their samplers, like the same kind of alphabets or the same, motifs that they would stitch. One of them, so their beds had numbers, because, and I can't remember if it's the sampler that I'm working on or not. I kind of feel like it is. But they would have bed numbers, and they would stitch their bed numbers in the sampler sometimes. I don't know where I read that story, but pretty amazing.
It really is. I could barely follow a pattern. You think I could just come up with it on my own? Right? Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. What is the name? Let's see. What is the name of your hoop again, please? Oh, these are the Morgan hoops. Morgan, Morgan. And I believe I have them on my Etsy shop, which is Curly Girl Crafter. I don't know where else you can buy them, but you get them in a set of 3. The ones I have, you can get them in a set of 3. So, but they're called Morgan hoops. It's a Morgan stand hoop. And they're indented so that when you put your fabric in there, it kind of catches and keeps it in there. Black Ribbon Stitch Studio says, hi, Madison and Bonnie. Hi, Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. Thanks for joining us. Lori says, I have 2 scroll bars that have 2 legs. I can attach and I do use them and am right now, but I need more than just this one. Oh, we all need more than one.
Yeah.
I have other projects I need a scroll frame for, and this is my fave to stitch. David's Linda says, for years I had to really hold on to the steering wheel on my car when I get anywhere near a quilt shop. Now, thanks to you 2 ladies, I'll have to hold on tighter when I get near cross stitch shop. Nah, just go in. Don't stop. Just go.
Just give in. It's fine.
Yeah. And then Dio Linda is talking about a headband that's like a magnifier, but it's 2.0. The lower is 1.6. I laugh because remind me of one of my patients I had that wore them to read. Linda told me she is going to the dark side. Yes, Linda, come to the dark side.
And he says, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's not good.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
It's fine. It's great.
Just give her your wallet, David, and it's good. Lori says, oh, you just read my mind. I was going to ask where we can buy them. I'm so happy they're at your Etsy shop. Oh, thank you. I'll buy them from you before anyone else. Oh, thank you. I actually think the 3-tiered one is hard to find, but that's one of the reasons I started carrying it, because somebody told me they couldn't find them and I could get them. So I did. Lori, I got mine on Amazon. Oh, did they have them on Amazon? Did they have the 3-pack one? That's the one I like, is the 3-pack one. But you could check Amazon. I don't know what they sell theirs for. Probably lower than me, because I can only do so much. Yeah, the wind is off and on here. Do any of you guys all go away on little retreats for with your friends to do crafts? And if so, what crafts do you do?
I know. Did you bring any crochet, Mom?
I did bring some crochet.
Did you?
And last night in bed, I started one granny square. It's been kind of a mess of a weekend here, but so my friend that I came with, Lynette, she lost one of her contacts yesterday morning.
Oh dear.
I know, and it was her close-up one. So she called her husband and had him bring her up a contact.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Is this a trip for you guys?
Yeah, I think because we changed things and we just got a little messy, but it's fine. We were thankful to be able to come.
Yeah, it's working out. You've figured out the problems you've had.
Yes. Let's see. Oops. Oh, that's funny, but if it helps you do it, yes. I was reading some of the samplers that New England and Massachusetts had a big area of classes in the 1800s. The girls were sent to like finishing school, and the samplers, the borders are very specific. Oh, you know what? I think I saw something about that too. How specific borders are specific to certain locations or something like that.
That's cool.
Tay says not 3. I don't know. Oh, not 3 on Amazon maybe.
Yeah, not 3 hoops.
Yeah.
Like yours. Because she says, I wish I would have bought the. She wish she would have known there was a 3-1 before she bought hers.
I don't know why no one has that one. I think I like the 3 because I change back and forth, and sometimes I want the smaller hoop. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. I go on I'm sorry, I coughed. I should have muted. I go on quilting, knitting, and stitching retreats. I belong to a bunch of groups. Yay, Ellen, that's fun. Such fun. It is such fun, huh? I always think about like back in the day, like pioneer women trying to get together to do their quilting bees and get their quilts quilted so that they could have them to keep warm. Thank goodness we don't really do that. We do it more for fun.
For fun, but instead of survival.
Yeah, I'm sure the women enjoyed it though. Yeah. Let's see. When I went to my quilt retreat in Maine, some are knitters, and one lady was cross stitching, and another lady making smocking for her granddaughter. Oh, smocking is so cute. How fun. Privies and Prim's Needlecrafts. Privies and Prim's Needlecrafts. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Privies
welcome.
Do you have a shop that we should know about? If so, let us know so we can come check you out. Lori says, my girlfriend goes away with a friend and they do scrapbooking. Yes, my friend and I used to do scrapbooking. We both get away from their
4 days.
Yeah, now right. And they're needy teenagers, LOL. And they scrap nonstop for about 4 days. They even cook food ahead to save time. Yeah, we try to make things easy for food because we stay in cabins up here. And like we had soup and grilled cheese for lunch just before I got on because we started at 1 in my time. But sometimes we throw something in the crock pot, or sometimes like Lynette made chicken chili and brought it and it was already made. So that was great. She brings lasagna a lot and all kinds of good food. She made homemade tomato soup last time. Oh my gosh, best tomato soup I've ever had. Let's see. I got my Yes magnifier. I think that's supposed to say eye magnifier headset. Maybe on Amazon. It's the Vision. It's the Vision Aid, comes with 5 lenses up to 5 times. You look like an avatar when you were wearing it, but it's great. She thinks it's about $26. That would be worth looking into, Lori. Isn't that Lori that was looking for magnifying?
Yeah, I think so.
Lots of talking and laughter. Yes, lots of talking and laughter. Absolutely. Sometimes tears, but it's okay. But that's always good too. No shop, but I have a floss tube channel. Uploading one now, but it's going really slow. Man, doesn't it take, especially on Sunday afternoons, it takes so long to upload things. Well, everybody go check out Privies and Prim's Needlecrafts floss tube.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to write on because I was going to write that down.
I'll write it down.
Will you write it down? Okay, yep. That'd be great because I'd like to check her. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I have a photo of my great-grandmother's sampler. She did it in 1878 when she was 11. Oh, are you kidding? That's awesome. She attended the Haddoo House Girls Association in Aberdeen, Scotland. Oh, Tay, that's so amazing that you have that. That's so cool. I love that. That's amazing. That's wonderful. And it's wonderful, you know, the history behind all that.
Yeah.
I might have to look that up. I wonder if there's like a lot more stuff about that. Let's see, which was part of Lady Aberdeen's teaching for the girls in service. Oh, that's cool. I have a couple of my great-grandmother's quilts. And my grandma's, of course, but which was part of Lady Aberdeen. Oh, I already read that. Privies and Prim says, thanks. I do have an Etsy shop, but not much in there right now. Okay. Well, I'll go in and follow it so I know. That is so cool. Diolinda says that's so cool, Tay. It is so cool.
It is really cool.
Well, we had no intentions of doing this again on Sunday because we wanted to do a different day. And, everybody's going to be starting to get their gardens going on the weekends and what have you. But we'll just do whatever works, I guess. Are you guys all starting gardens?
I talked to Dad earlier, Mom.
Oh, yes? Did you talk? I was just going
to like to call and check in on him when you're away,
Oh, good. Oh, good.
See what he's up to. And he was he had just gotten back from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, getting some more wood to make your planter boxes.
Yes, he's made one planter box, and it turned out it's a raised garden bed box. It turned out beautiful. He wants to make 2 more. He has a very hurt shoulder right now, and he's not supposed to be doing anything, but he's like, I'm going to get surgery anyway, so what's it matter? So he's in a lot of pain anyway. But he's like, I'm just going to get these finished because,
he can't do it for you after surgery. So
no, he'll be out, and by then the season will be well underway. So I really want to have some tomato plants this year. And I learned something about some tomato plants. Not that this is a gardening channel, but I have to tell this. I was watching this YouTube channel about this guy who actually lives in Colorado, not far from me. And he has a gardening channel. I thought, oh, what better thing to watch than a Colorado gardener? Because growing stuff in Colorado is way different than growing stuff back east. I mean, it's a whole different thing. Very short growing season, dry. Anyway, I did not know that tomato plants have 2 different types of, not types of tomatoes. I don't know what to call them. So some tomatoes are indeterminate and some tomato plants are determinate, which means the ones that are determinate, they all produce flowers and fruit and ripe right around the same time. The indeterminate tomato plants produce flowers and fruit and ripen continuously and at all different times. They're like a rotating plant. It just keeps producing and blooming. I didn't know that. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Not that this is a gardening channel because I'm not a gardener. But okay, let's see.
Here, I can talk. I'll read it and give your voice a break.
Okay, thank you.
Tay says that she's not going to start her garden until May. There's still chances of being blasted with white stuff, which that's understandable.
Same here. We're not till mid-May, Tay. You know that. I think. Isn't Tay anyway.
And Privy's in Prim Needles Craft. No garden for her. She's in an apartment. Same. But my husband likes plants. We always have like a few. We have an herb garden that we keep in our windowsill. So we do small gardening. Things don't survive very long because we're not very good at watering them. But we have a little garden in our apartment. Let's see. Thelma writes, good morning to you from New Zealand. Not sure what day and time over where you are. I am watching you both now while having my breakfast. Enjoyable. Where are the puppies? She sent a bunch of puppy emojis.
She's been on here before because I've said to her actually I know she's been on the live one, but Thelma, I told you my grandmother's name was Thelma on my paternal side. Anyway, okay, I'll be quiet now.
Oh, no, you're fine. Thelma, today is Sunday, April 16th, and it's 4 p.m. my time. I'm in Eastern Standard Time in Baltimore, and it's about 2 p.m. Where Bonnie is in Colorado. The pups, Gus was here a little while ago. He's gone now. He's napping. And then Bonnie is not at home. She's up in the mountains with her friend at a quilting retreat. So Apollo is not with her either, unfortunately. So doggies are brief today.
Yes.
Delinda says she's going to work on her garden this week after work and Tuesday and weekend. She hung her hummingbird feeders up, though. She needs to get her veggies ready and all her spring flowers will start blooming, and she needs to clean her small fish pond. Oh my gosh, how fun. I want a small fish pond. Donella says, hello, ladies. I live in Oregon and it's pouring rain, so not gardening. She's working on her Sunday stitch for the year. Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. Oh my gosh. I want to start that one soon. That's so exciting. I love that one.
I love all the Hawk Run Hollows.
Me too. I worked on my Houses of Hawk Run Hollow last week, and I've now finished my third block. So I'll have to show that to you guys on our next floss tube, and it was fun. And then you guys well, most of you probably know I've been working on my map of Hawk Run Hollow, which is like so close to the end, but I've still got a little bit left.
Yeah, that is an impressive. That's an impressive project. That one will be so fun to frame up.
That's one that's going to be hung up all the time in my craft room all year round.
Oh,
that's my
100%
that I'll have finished so far.
Do you know how many hours are in that thing? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I don't even know because who knows? Let's see. Wendy says she has back-to-back retreats coming up the next 2 weekends. Scrapbooking next weekend and quilting the next. Yay! I belong to a quilt guild, and we have 2 to 3 retreats every year. Well, that's fun for you, Wendy. I hope you have fun.
Yeah.
Black Ribbon Stitch Studio says no garden for her either. She's in an apartment too. Carol says gardening in Colorado is definitely different. It snowed in May last year. And yes, that's very true.
Yep.
And Black Ribbon Studio says she doesn't think her cat, whose name is Angel, would allow any gardening. Probably because she would be mischievous.
Probably.
Oh, Nathalia. She says hello from Lincoln, Nebraska. I think she was here last time. And she says, the winds are howling. Good day to be stitching. Her dog is also snoozing.
Yeah, the wind is a little bit here too.
Let's see. Lori says she's afraid to plant anything because we have a big problem with feral cats. I worry about worms or other things in the soil that could hurt us if we eat them. Oh, am I worrying too much? They poop everywhere.
They poop everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think you're worrying too much. That's probably a concern.
It would be a concern. We used to have some raspberries in a bed at our other house. Remember Madison? And that there was a cat that lived next door, and he liked to relieve himself there and pooped in there all the time. And I was constantly, and I had small kids playing in the backyard, and I would get so mad.
I remember.
Yeah. And I love cats, so I don't have a problem with that. But my mom has a couple kitty cats.
Let's see. Privies and Prims Needlecrafts. That's a mouthful. I like it, but it's a mouthful for me. Let's see. Pumpkin Hollow Quilts is working on the Hawk Run houses. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, Olivia, isn't that her name? I follow her.
I
that's right. She is. She
Forgot.
is. She's working on with somebody else, I think, or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, Madison, you should take a look at hers.
I should, because I love that pattern. Yeah, and I think there are 12 houses on it because it's 4 across and there's 3 rows. So there's 12 total. And so I just finished my 3rd one. But that is a project that I have on 18 count, and it's using, and I hand dyed the Ada. So it's really more probably like a 20 count. So the holes are definitely very small, but I still am using 2 strands on it, but I get over stitching it because some of those blocks are like full coverage. So there's just a lot of thread in there.
Right.
And I also just feel like because it's so small, it takes me forever to feel like I'm actually making progress on it because it's so small. But I was happy to finally finish the 3rd block. That was one of my goals for this month.
Do you so what is your goal with that one? Are you doing a block a month? Not necessarily.
No.
Okay, I didn't think.
No.
Okay.
No.
Those blocks are a lot.
Those blocks are like so much. I wish I could do They're also bigger. I feel like, because like my snow village I'm working on is like 55 by 61. The other ones are like 100 by 100, I think, roughly.
I think they're like 110 or something. But yeah, they're close to that.
Yeah. And then they're like full coverage.
Yeah. They're
so
very
it's
heavy.
just not reasonable for me to do a block a month. No, I just want to continue like to routinely work on it every once in a while to try to make some progress. And now I finished another block, so that's good.
A little bit adds up all the time.
It definitely does. Let's see. Oh, Molly says, hello, girls. It's Molly again from Bristol. I don't think there is a museum, but I think there is something in the Bristol Museum. I'm going to contact them this weekend and see what information I can get. Very cool.
Oh, it is so cool. It is. I just think it's so fascinating.
I do too. Marianne says, hello, ladies from Corpus Christi, Texas. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Marianne.
Let's see. Oh, Lori says she's tried everything to make the cats stay away, but nothing is working for her. Yeah, that's frustrating. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry too. Nothing worked for me either. I just would go out and scoop it up like it was a litter box and just clean it out all the time because nothing worked for me either.
And those raspberries didn't grow very well either. They were in the sun, so they didn't really produce anything. So, which was sad,
not to mention the fact that when they did produce, the dogs ate them.
That's right. Yep, they did.
The dogs would pick off any berries that came. The dogs.
Yeah, our dogs. And they'd be over on the side of the house, and I remember we'd have to call, be like, "Get over here." I don't remember like eating any of those raspberries, to be quite honest with you. Ever.
No, I don't either. Yeah, we kind of gave up on those. I had forgotten about them until my mom, said something about them the other day. Didn't
Mammal take some of the bushes, or did she not? Or was that Grandma?
No. So she reminded me that Grandma gave them to me, but then
that's right.
I took some and took them over to Mammal's house to plant some, and I think I planted some over there, but I don't know. I probably didn't take care of them, and they probably just died because they were just it was hot and.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know, maybe berries just do not grow well in Colorado. I could believe that pretty easily.
Well, I probably didn't know what I was doing.
Let's see. Privies and Prim's.
Huh?
Privies and Prim's Needlecraft says she posted a video last week explaining how she came up with her business name. So people should go check out her channel for sure.
Yes.
Thelma writes, I wish I.
Sorry.
What? Go ahead.
It's so hard when you're not in the same spot. I was just going to ask where Privies and Prims was located. I don't know if I saw that.
Thelma writes, I wish I could join you both in Baltimore and Colorado doing cross-stitching together. Shall I bring some yummy cookies too? Yes, that sounds good. We can have cookies and coffee.
Got to have an afternoon treat.
Yes. Let's see. Tay says, I bought one of those flashing light things and it makes different sounds. And there's no more cats or deer in her garden. She bought that on Amazon.
What is it?
It's a flashing light thing, she wrote. And it makes different sounds. Maybe it probably does it on different wavelengths that our animals are sensitive to, that they don't like, so then they go away from it. So
that could
try
be.
that. Tay has had some success.
You haven't seen Ginger Snap on here, have you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Delinda says you could also try a spray mixture, of white vinegar with peppermint oil and rosemary oil and spray around to see if that helps. Or a high veggie bed to see if that helps you, Lori. And Lori says, thank you. She's going to try that suggestion ASAP. She plants a ton of marigolds, which I think that's also supposed to help deter the cats as well. Yep. And then, marigolds also help deter insects as well.
Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah.
Privys and Prim's Needle Crafts is in East Texas. I can't read today. I'm so sorry. In East Tennessee at the North Carolina border.
Oh, okay. East Tennessee. What
is that near
town?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee? I've been there. I spent a lot of time there.
Oh, you did when you were, huh?
Yeah. I also spent a lot of time in Memphis, but I know that's the opposite corner. Amanda says she can't really say that she has a garden. It's more like a World War I trench reenactment set. My Labrador's best thing was digging. Sadly, he passed last month, though, so I wonder if grass will grow now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Amanda.
I'm sorry to hear that, too.
That's a fun memory that, he always liked to dig. Dogs love to dig.
That is a fun memory. Apollo tries to bury his bones in the rocks that we have. So he always gets a scraped up nose because he tries to bury the bones in the rocks. I'm like, dude.
He's so smart. His poor nose is always so dry.
He is. He's got green eyes now, though. We probably take him to the vet tomorrow.
Aw. Let's see. Carla says she grew great raspberries in Colorado. One time when my boys were small, they had some friends over and ate all of her raspberries.
Oh, I would have been so mad.
Let's see. We also have Kathy, who's from Ohio. Hello. She says, I can't believe I caught you live. You girls are delightful.
Well, thank you.
Where are you in Ohio, Kathy?
Yeah. We had a couple people from Ohio last time, too.
We did.
It's hard to keep track. I always associate people with different things. So, like, if somebody doesn't say hi, except for Jam Jams, I always remember her. But, like, Kathy from Hobby Lobby, if she doesn't say, I'm Kathy from Hobby Lobby, I won't know who Kathy is.
Privys and Prim's Needlecraft. She's between Johnson City, Tennessee, and Asheville, North Carolina. Okay. That's not as far east, I think, or it's further east than I think I've been. Lori Googled what marigolds are good for in your garden, and they help deter tomato worms and squash bugs. It also says they contain a natural compound used in many insect repellents. Yes, that is very cool. Oh, and mosquitoes.
Yeah, I knew you should have marigolds in your garden always.
Mm-hmm. It's great to be able to use more natural repellents instead of some, strong chemical things.
Yeah. Boy, garden vegetables are the best.
They really are. There's nothing like a homegrown like tomato.
I know. I agree.
I know you love your tomatoes.
And my salsa.
Yeah, and salsa.
Oh, and homemade salsa. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's like
salsa. Lynette's just piped in. She's like, and salsa with, like, she has a garden. Oops. She has a garden. Her and her dad have a huge garden, and they always have all the stuff for salsa, and it's so good. And that's how she made tomato soup last year. And oh my gosh, last fall we had it on our retreat, and it was so good. I'm gonna have to get that recipe.
Let's see. June says, hi, I'm from Vancouver, Canada. Just recently bought a piece of your dyed Ada. So excited to get it.
Oh, June, I remember shipping that out to you. I thought I saw it was going to be delivered today or tomorrow. Ooh. Hopefully it gets there. I've never shipped anything to Canada. So if you have any problems, let me know.
Delinda was not very lucky with her tomatoes last year.
That's what other people are saying.
June plants marigolds to deter the deer. Okay. So did B. Jordan. She already got hers planted, but now, oh no, June. Sorry, just kidding. There's several conversations. B. Jordan bought some of your Ada, Mom, and she got hers
okay.
already. Mhm.
Okay. Very good.
And she has to
That's
decide
right.
which projects to use them for.
I recognize that name too now.
Okay.
You have to remind me these things and then I can remember. It's hard to remember everybody.
It is. Okay. Oh, Kathy is in Lancaster, Ohio, which is about 30 miles southeast of Columbus.
Okay.
Because you're from there,
The
Mom.
company-
So I was trying to figure out where it was.
The company I work for is in Maumee, Ohio. I said this earlier, but I'm going to repeat myself. Up by Toledo. So, and then like Madison said, I'm from Ohio too, originally.
Oh, B. Jordan says B is for Bridget.
Oh,
So
Bridget. Okay.
Jordan.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for
Thanks,
the clarification. I love
Thanks,
that name,
Bridget.
Bridget.
I do too.
I know one person. Well, yeah, I know one person with that name. I like that name.
I do too. When I was young, the name I always wanted to be that I wasn't was Nancy.
Really?
Isn't that funny? Yeah, I had a friend named Nancy, and I just loved her because I just loved her. And then I'm like, I just want to be Nancy. So I just wanted to be Nancy.
I don't think
Did you ever want to be a different name?
No, I was just thinking about that. I don't think I've ever wanted to be a different name.
Yeah.
I never even wanted to go by a nick. I didn't even ever really want to go by Maddie. I liked going by Madison.
Yeah. I like my name, but I used to always really like Nancy.
Well, I like Bridget.
You like Bridget? I do too. I liked her, so I think I liked the name.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bang you around.
Lori says her mom's name was Nancy.
Oh, and I'm
funny.
sure she was. Yeah.
How are you doing on your progress over there?
Well, I think I've stitched more this time because I think you've talked more than me, maybe. I don't know. So here's my progress.
Ooh, looking good.
Have I made some progress? I don't know. I think I was all the way over here.
I think you have because you're past that bird. I finished my little stand here. My little sign. There's a sign that it says snowballs for sale.
See how fast you stitch? You're just like Speedy Gonzalez.
So I just have to do the little snowman over here and then add some snowflakes and the words and then I'm done.
Good job. Well, I started to say, I don't know if I said this before. Maybe I said. I might be repeating myself. I'm sorry. But I am not doing very well on any of my crafting goals this month. And we're already at, what's the month? We're the 6th, or it's April. Thank you. The date is the 16th. And so we're halfway through the month. And
yeah, I've done one of my goals, but like, that's it. I still have a lot of stuff to do.
Me too.
I've been so busy with other stuff and I've just been so tired at the end of the day. I just go to bed I go to bed early instead of staying up an hour and crafting because that's normally when I do my crafts.
I do crafts at night mostly as well. And I just haven't had the wits about me, I guess. I don't know. But who knows? Maybe things will pick up.
Hopefully.
And then I thought I was going to get all this stuff done on this weekend. Well, that's not happening either.
It's okay as long as you're having fun and relaxing.
Right.
Delinda says, I didn't like my name, LOL. They could never spell it right. She was always getting it Dear Linda or dear, like dear as in dear so-and-so in a letter or dear as in the animal Linda. So that's kind of funny because it's D-E-O.
So do you pronounce it D-Linda or Dio-Linda?
Let us
know how you pronounce that because I don't know. It's spelled D-E-O-L-I-N-D-A. How would you think, Lynette?
Delinda.
Dio. That's how I was pronouncing.
Okay, I'm sorry if I've been pronouncing it wrong. I apologize.
Let us know how you pronounce that. D-Linda or Dio-Linda.
Kathy wanted to be Christina. That's one of my best friend's names, and she always people would not spell it right.
Christina, they wouldn't spell it right.
Yeah, they'd spell it with like a KR instead of like a CH.
Oh, okay. Kathy, I always like the name Kathy or Catherine.
Me too. Me too.
Well, what time is it? We've been on almost a half hour. Should we? I mean, half hour. Oh, an hour and a half.
I know. We do have. There are 61 people who are here with us. Can you believe it?
What?
There are
Say that again.
There are 61 people here with us.
Yay. Inez. Hello, Inez. Dio-Linda, you pronounce it correctly, but people call me D. Okay, D.
Privy's and Prim's Needlecraft is stitching on prairie cloth. It was gifted to her and she loves it. It's about 24 count, walnut stained and very primitive. Ooh, that sounds very pretty.
So what are you stitching on that? Like a prairie schooler or something? I think I saw somebody else had a piece of that. Who was it? Like Hello from Liz Matthews or Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. I think they both had a piece of, and they were stitching like a Santa on it or something maybe.
Thelma writes, ladies, your cross stitch projects are beautiful. I am fascinated watching Bonnie doing her cross stitch with left hand. Your work looks very tidy. I love it.
It's not tidy, but yeah, that's because I'm two-hand stitching and I don't know why. I actually can do quite a few things with my left hand.
You can.
But my mom is left-handed. I'm definitely not left-handed, but I can do things pretty easily with left-handed. Like I can sign my name. I can do a lot of things left-handed. Okay. I cut my meat left-handed.
My left hand is useless.
Your left hand is useless.
Absolutely useless. It can't do anything.
Well, and I think also if you do want to do two-hand stitching like this, if you just keep practicing that, using your left hand like that, it gets easier.
It definitely does. With any method, especially if you're switching to like a different method than what you maybe learned with, it just takes time and patience.
True.
With yourself. And if it doesn't work, then go back to how you were doing it before. Whatever works best.
Right.
For you. Privy's and Prim Needlecraft says, everyone hit the thumbs up. It helps their channel. And it definitely does. So if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. It does help our channel.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Yes, thank you. Oh, Privy's and Prim's Needlecraft is working on Not Forgotten Farm pattern.
Oh, I love their patterns. They're also one of my favorite pattern designers. Love their stuff.
Me too. Amanda says, I'm not sure I could even scratch my nose with my left hand. Utterly hopeless. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Madison, didn't you two-hand stitch or not? I don't remember.
No, I can't do that. You
couldn't?
No. That's why my wrist hurt, because I was going up and down, up and down.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this does help me go faster with two-hand stitching like this, but
I'm sure it does.
I'm going pretty right now, but
well, me too. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Privy's and Prim Needlecraft. Her name is Doreen. That's helpful.
Oh,
thank you.
Doreen.
Perfect. Delinda says, I'm ambidextrous. I write left-handed. It was tough growing up. No things for lefties, including the chairs.
You're right. In school, they weren't. My mom used to complain about those things. She said she had a teacher that used to try to force her to do things with her right hand. But my grandma stepped in and, took my mom's side. And anyway, yeah, you're right.
Definitely.
There's a lot of things that are not set up for left-handed people. Oh, Not Forgotten Farm Etsy shop is 10% off right now. Oh, I might have to go look at that. Because I have quite a few of their patterns, but I love their stuff. That's just what I need to do is shop.
You're supposed to be crafting, Missy.
I know. Well, I was telling my cabin mate here, Lynette, I'm like, I was organizing stuff. I'm like, this is what I do instead of crafting when I'm trying to avoid working on whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. I start organizing stuff around me.
Same. But I like to organize.
My cabin mate.
Yeah, that's funny.
My bestie from 30 years. Can you believe that, Madison? We've known each other 30 years.
No, and we used to live across the street from each other, and then she moved, and then we moved.
Yeah, that's how we met. We used to say that. So we lived directly across the street from each other, and we used to say we were going to dig a tunnel under the street and fill it with fabric, and then have our door so we could just go back and forth and line the walls with fabric stacks. And that was funny.
It is funny. Well, I can imagine that you guys have been friends for 30 years because I'm almost going to be 29. So
yes, your birthday is coming up.
Yeah, it is.
Your birthday is next week.
Yes, it is.
Birthday girl.
I know. I think it's starting of birthday week now.
Oh, I agree 100%. You should have a birthday week. That's why I sent your birthday present early so you could start celebrating your birthday early.
I did, and I opened it.
That's okay. Oh, somebody went to the Etsy shop. Do one of you girls go to the Etsy shop? Let's see. See if I can see.
Tay says left-hander living in a right-handed world. Yes,
it's true. It's true.
It's true.
Well, it looks like the wind has calmed down up here in the mountains. How was your walk, Lynette? Was it windy out there?
Fell.
You fell?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got dirt in my
Oh,
I fell down.
that's because I wasn't. I'm sorry you fell.
No.
You got an owie on her wrist.
Oh
like
no.
Her,
should ice it.
like fell on her wrist.
That's not good.
Well, should we wrap it up?
Yes, there's a few more comments here. Let me read them and then we can wrap it up. But Thelma says she wants to know, Bonnie, do you crochet with your left hand? And she wants to know if we are going to do a live chat on crochet or quilt at all.
Okay, so no, I do not crochet with my left hand.
I didn't think so.
And then live of quilting or crocheting. I mean, you could just,
do it with us.
I almost was going to sew on my sewing machine sitting here talking to you, but I didn't know if it would be too loud.
Probably be too loud. I know. I almost was like, can I crochet? Because I don't really feel like stitching, but I stitched.
You could have crocheted. I mean, I don't think anybody cares, really.
I don't think so either. But we are hoping to do more of these live stitches. So maybe we can start calling them live crafting sessions. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Maybe we won't have to call it stitching. We could just say
crafty hangout time.
Crafty hangout time.
Let's see. Sharon told me happy early birthday. Thank you. Dawn says hello from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's finishing the last stitches on Hello Spring from Stitching with the Housewives. Her next stitch is a Stitcher's Garden. Love you, girls.
Oh, thank you.
Lori, thank you. She says, thank you. This was so much fun. Thanks for joining, Lori. Thanks for, participating in the chat and everything. It's been great to have your comments, and it's so nice to have everybody chat with one another.
It is, and good luck, Lori.
Yes, good luck. Becky said, goodbye, ladies. This was so much fun. Hope you continue to do these live videos. And I think, as long as people come, we will probably still keep doing them.
If you build it, they will come.
Exactly. Well, this was a productive hour for me because I finished a big part of my block.
Yeah, you did good. It was more productive this time for me, but I'm a little loopy, I think. I don't know.
More productive for me too, but I think maybe I'm just getting the hang of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. And have a great week, and we'll see you on our next floss tube, probably in 2 weeks or so, something like that.
Yeah.
And everybody take care of yourself, and start all the things and finish nothing, and come on over to the dark side with us.
Exactly.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.